Robert Griffin III did not hold back when reacting to the Tennessee Titans cutting ties with Mike Vrabel. After New England punched its ticket to the Super Bowl, the Fox Sports analyst jumped on social media and unloaded on the franchise that let Vrabel walk away. His message was simple and sharp. The Titans had a proven leader, pushed him out, and now they are forced to watch him thrive on the biggest stage in football. Griffin framed it as a classic case of regret. One team's discard became another team's prize. Vrabel, now glowing under the brightest lights, has the Patriots roaring back into relevance. That sting hits harder when you remember this run could have belonged to Tennessee. The criticism arrived after a tense, snow-soaked conference title game that New England survived. That win capped a stunning turnaround under Vrabel, who immediately changed the culture, tightened the locker room, and put belief back into the building. The Patriots did not just win. They traveled, they battled, and they proved they could close games when everything was on the line. Of course, the story in Tennessee was more complicated. Vrabel's final seasons there were rough, filled with late collapses, roster issues, and an offense that never found its rhythm. Losses piled up, patience wore thin, and leadership questions crept into the conversation. Reports of tension behind the scenes only fueled the decision, even as team executives publicly downplayed any friction. Before that downturn, Vrabel delivered real success. Tennessee was tough, physical, and fearless. They bullied opponents, knocked off favorites, and stood one step from the Super Bowl once before falling short. Expectations rose, margins shrank, and eventually the relationship cracked. Griffin's take leans hard on results, but context still matters. New England already had young talent, defensive pillars, and a fresh sense of urgency. Vrabel maximized it all, accelerating a rebuild that suddenly feels complete. That does not erase the groundwork laid before his arrival. Now the Titans are left watching from afar, cycling through coaches and philosophies, hoping the next reset finally sticks. Meanwhile, Vrabel is one win from history. Whether this proves Tennessee made a massive mistake or simply reflects the brutal timing of the league depends on perspective. What cannot be argued is this: a coach once shown the door is now knocking on immortality. Fans argue, debate, and replay every decision, because stories like this remind everyone how fast fortunes flip, and why patience, timing, and trust shape legacies across the entire league.